life happens, it affects us all. And I want to know what you think. So let's talk about it. Welcome, welcome, and thanks for joining me today. I invite you to join in the conversation by clicking the subscribe button and leaving your comment. Like and share. Today's discussion is about self-hate among black men and women, but black men in particular. As I look and I listen to the media responses to the killing of black men and women by Caucasians and our people in positions of authority, specifically in our community. People that are employed to protect and to serve our community, but kill and murder us for so-called faulty headlights or because they claim you didn't signal as you turned, finding ridiculous excuses to justify the killing of members of our black nation of people here in America. It's disappointing but not surprising to hear a black man was degrading black women and children today. It really should be surprising, but you only have to take a look at our society to understand these ridiculous thoughts and processes that enter our minds. It's ignorance and self-hate that evoke this thought process. I want to invite you, black men and black women, to seek knowledge. Seek knowledge and understanding about yourself. You, black men and women, when you are seeking that knowledge, be sure to get understanding. As one of my ministers would say, my dear minister Lucius would say, in all thy getting, get thee understanding. Black people need knowledge of self, kind, and God, because this removes the ignorant speech from their mouths. A lot of our lost found people or individuals here in America have been indoctrinated into this society, and they have lost the knowledge of self. All of us are guilty of it, and it's something that has to be taught to us. We are guilty of loving a foster father, and he has caused us to hate ourselves and to hate each other. You ever wonder who told you black was bad or ugly? Who told you that your kinky or nappy hair is bad or ugly? And why do you black men hate your black woman, and vice versa? Why do you seek people who do not look like you to procreate with? I will tell you, but you, I am sure, already know the answer. You have been greatly deceived, black man, by a master arch deceiver. No other man on this planet would dare speak such hate and appalling words against their female counterpart. Such ghastly rhetoric spoken against the mothers of civilization by what is supposed to be the king of this planet Earth. How far have we fallen? When you look at a black woman, you're looking into the second self of God Himself. It's clear more than ever that black women, men, and children are in desperate need of knowledge of themselves and their kind. I believe if you knew better, you would think and do better. For any black man to hate a black woman, lets us know you really hate yourself. The question, again, is why? Why hate your blackness? Who made you this way? And what was their reasoning for doing so? How and whom benefits from a black man, child, or woman hating themselves? We don't hear this from any other group. These are questions that we as black people should examine. I don't feel hate for black men who say they despise a black-skinned woman or choose to mate with non-black women. I feel pure pity, sympathy, and even empathy to a degree. I feel they weren't blessed or enlightened enough to know who they were. They haven't been taught to accept their own and to be themselves. They have to learn who they are. Who are you, black man? What does it mean to be your own true self? And it really, truly makes me appreciate those bodacious, valiant, and robust black brothers who do know. I love black men who accept and know who they are. We as black women, we don't mind striving with you if we know that you are with us. I cannot think of anything more beautiful than a strong black man with knowledge of God and himself and his black queen, a black woman, and their adorable, beautiful babies that are replicas of themselves. No one can understand a black man more than a black woman. So to my beautiful black sisters who fight for and with black men, I wish you peace and blessings. And as hurtful and painful as it can be to see and hear our own black men degrade or hate the wombs that gave them life, just know they have been made other than themselves. And I ask that you please be patient with these lost brothers, for God is not through with them yet. He's not through with us yet. And to all of you black men, I ask that you seek knowledge of who you really are. And I want to suggest a few books or reading material that can and will be effective in this journey to your awakening. The first book I would suggest is Message to the Black Man by Elijah Muhammad. The second book is The ISIS Papers by Francis Cress Welsing. And then there's the third one, The Miseducation of the Negro. Dr. Francis Cress Welsing said, "A historical consciousness is not enough. Culture, identity, consciousness requires that we not only know our history, but also have a psychological and sociological awareness. We have to recognize what his story, not history, his story has done to and why we are still psychologically enslaved today. Free your mind, black man, black woman, and even the black child." I want to thank you for joining me today, and I invite you to subscribe to my channel, to like, and to share. Email me any questions or comments or suggestions at discussionswithdina@gmail.com. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you again on Discussions with Dina.